Learn about a country every day. Canada. Canada sits directly above the United States. It borders the Atlantic Ocean, Arctic Ocean, and Pacific Ocean. Spanning 6 time zones, it's the world's second largest country by land area, after Russia. The nation is divided into 10 provinces and 3 territories. The difference between territories and provinces is this. Provinces have their own governments. Territories do not. Their laws and policies are set directly by the federal government. And within Canada's 9.98 million square kilometers of land, 890,000 square kilometers are water. Hudson Bay alone takes up 820,000 square kilometers of that. The rest is made up of countless lakes, big and small. Canada holds 60% of the world's lakes, and 30% of the world's fresh water is found right here in Canada. Besides sharing the Great Lakes with the US, Canada's largest lake found entirely within the country is Great Bear Lake. It got its name because of the polar bears found there. After all, over 60% of the world's polar bears live in Canada. As for why there are so many lakes in this country, we have to talk about the Canadian Shield, which covers half of the country's land area. This is an ice-scoured plateau, formed during the Precambrian era and made of granite, sedimentary rock, and volcanic rock. Glaciers that advanced and retreated over and over again, carved out countless basins, and created innumerable glacial lakes of all sizes. Also, the Shield has thin soil and sparse vegetation. While it's not great for farming, it's a paradise for mining. Canada's metal mineral resources are quite rich, and about 2/3 of the world's cesium is found at Bernick Lake in Manitoba. Canada also holds the world's 3rd largest proven oil reserves. For example, Alberta's Athabasca region has huge reserves of oil sands. Population-wise, Canada has about 41.53 million people, mostly descendants of British and French and other European immigrants. Indigenous peoples make up about 5%. The rest are of Asian, Latin American, African descent, and others. Both English and French are official languages, and the population is concentrated much more heavily in the south than the north. For instance, Ontario, right next to the US, is the most populous province. It's home to 40% of the country's population all by itself. The capital city, Ottawa, and the largest city, Toronto, are both located here. The further north you go, the harsher the natural conditions and the worse the infrastructure become. Currently, only 2 highways connect to the Yukon and Northwest Territories. To get to Nunavut, you can only fly or take a boat. And the combined population of these 3 territories is less than 200,000. The people who live up there are either generations of indigenous peoples, or descendants of those who came seeking their fortune during the gold rush. For example, the Yukon Territory, bordering Alaska, became famous because of the rich gold deposits found in the Klondike River. This region is also home to Canada's highest mountain, Mount Logan. And Nunavut Territory is also the newest member of the Canadian Federation. This territory is home primarily to Inuit people. It's worth mentioning that Canada's famous nested island phenomenon, that whole island in a lake on an island in a lake on an island thing, is located here. Overall, Canada is a vast, culturally diverse, and resource-rich country. It boasts modern prosperity, while retaining untamed wilderness. It's a highly sought-after and popular destination for